Have you ever woken up in the night thinking, what if one of us has a fall on these stairs? Or, what happens if we leave the downsizing decision too late? You look around the house you've loved for 20 or 30 years, but now the garden feels like a chore. The power bills keep creeping up, and the idea of packing everything up feels totally overwhelming. Most couples in your position do the same thing. They say, we'll deal with it next year. The truth is that quiet delay is often where the damage is actually done. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 specific ways that waiting to downsize in Mornington can cost you in money, in health, and in the choices you have, and a simple plan to work out whether this year should finally be your year to move. All specific ways are important, but the 4th is super important. Let's start with the big belief that keeps so many people stuck. Secret number 1, the market myth. The first thing I hear all the time is, we'll get a better price if we wait for the market to go up. On paper, this sounds reasonable. But here's what's often missed. If you're selling and buying again around Mornington, you're not playing with one number, you're playing with 2. The price of your current big home and the price of your next smaller, low maintenance home. If the market goes up, yes, your family home might be worth more. But the single level unit or villa you want to move into has likely gone up too. So you haven't magically made money. The gap between the two can stay the same, or even get worse once you add the costs of waiting. And remember, markets don't move in straight lines. They go up, sideways, and sometimes down. You don't get a guarantee. Now if you're thinking, that's us, we're waiting for the right moment, you're not alone. To make this easier, I put together a Mornington Downsizer timing checklist you can download. It helps you quickly see whether waiting is actually helping you or quietly costing you. You can grab that list using the link below. Now, let's talk about a cost that's much easier to measure. 2, the hidden cost of staying put. When you stay in the big family home, you're not just pausing the decision, you're paying to keep everything the same. Every year in a large Mornington home, you're likely paying more for council rates on a bigger block, insurance on a larger, more valuable property, power and gas heating and cooling rooms you barely use, and maintenance, gutters, fencing, painting, garden, repairs. The list goes on. Now most people just see these as the usual bills, but they're a silent drip. Let's keep it simple. If your big home is costing you, say, an extra $600 a month compared with a smaller, low maintenance place, once you add utilities, rates, insurance, and basic maintenance, now that's over $7,000 a year, over $21,000 in 3 years. And that's without a big surprise repair, like a hot water service, roofing work, or major garden work to keep the place presentable. Now that's money that could be sitting in your savings account, maybe even earning interest, funding travel, and who doesn't like to travel? Paying for help around the home. Why should you do all the heavy lifting? You've worked hard all your life and you deserve a little help. Or it's simply giving you more peace of mind and breathing space. So secret number 2 is simple. Every extra year you stay in a home that's too big is a year you're paying for space you don't really need. The money is only one part. The next part is your energy. Now to secret number 3, time, health and energy. Now this is the one no one wants to think about. unless they're forced to. While you're waiting around, you're not getting any younger. The stairs don't get any easier. The garden doesn't shrink. In fact, it appears to be getting bigger and taking longer to maintain. And the decluttering doesn't magically do itself. Now, a lot of couples say, we'll move when we really have to. What that usually means is, after a fall, after a health issue, after driving becomes harder, or after one partner is suddenly doing most of the housework and physical work alone. Now, at that point, downsizing turns from a planned move into a crisis move. You're under time pressure. You're exhausted. You make decisions because you have to, not because they're the best option. Now let's compare that to moving a bit earlier. You can spread the decluttering over months, not weeks. You choose a new home you actually like, not just the one that's available. You still have the energy to set up a new routine, meet neighbours and enjoy life. So secret number 3 is, downsizing earlier isn't about giving up, it's about using your best years of energy and health to set up the next stage of your life, rather than doing it under pressure later. The last piece is about your choices. And secret number 4, your choice window. Right now, you might still be able to say, we'd like to be closer to Main Street and the beach. We'd like to be near the kids or grandkids. You're choosing from a place of relative health, some energy, and the ability to take your time and compare options. On the Mornington Peninsula, good single-level, low-maintenance homes in popular pockets don't sit around for long. If you start your downsizing journey while your choice window is still open, you can. Wait for something that genuinely feels right. Say no to properties that don't suit you. Move when it suits you, not when you're forced to. If you have to wait until you have to move, your list of options shrinks to anything without stairs, anything near the hospital, anything that's vacant now. So secret number 4 is, the longer you leave it, the more your options tend to shrink, even if your home value doesn't. So what do you actually do with all of this? If this is hitting home and you're thinking, that's us, but we don't know where to start, here's a straightforward plan for this year. Step 1, get honest about your current home. Sit down together and answer honestly. Are we using most of this house, or just a couple of rooms? How much physical effort does it take to maintain it now? What are we worried about happening if we stay too long? Use the Mornington Downsize timing checklist, linked below, to help you put this on paper. Seeing it written down often makes things much clearer. Step 2, add up the real cost of waiting. Use your bills to get a rough idea of power and gas, rates and insurance, gardeners, tradies, repairs, replacing appliances, etc. Then ask, if we move to a smaller, low maintenance place, what might those costs look like instead? What could we do with the difference over the next 5 to 10 years? This isn't about perfection, it's about seeing whether the numbers are pushing you to stay or gently nudging you to move. Step 3. Start looking before you're ready. Go and walk through single level units, townhouses, over 55s or low maintenance communities. You're not committing to anything just by looking. You're simply getting a feel for prices, seeing what you like and don't like, keeping your choice window open. That way, if the right property appears, you're ready to act calmly and not in a panic. So, to quickly recap the Mornington downsizing secrets. 1. The market myth. Waiting for a perfect market can backfire because what you buy moves you too. 2. The hidden cost. Every year in a home that's too big is a year you're paying for space you don't need. 3. Time, health and energy. It's easy to move when you still have some to spare. 4. Your choice window. You have more options if you move while you're still choosing, not reacting. If this video has stirred up some thinking, download the Mornington Downsizer timing checklist using the link below and go through it together over a cuppa. It will help you turn all of this into a clear stay or go picture for your own situation. And when you're ready to look at the next step, comparing your current big house with a smaller, easier home, I've done another video called Big House versus Small House. What's right for you now? You'll find the link in the description and here on the screen, so you can watch that next. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you make a decision that protects your money, your health and your future. Whether that's moving this year or confirming that staying put still makes sense for now.